One.
Welcome to the Daily Torch. Today we're smoking the El Pulpo.
Is that Pulpo?
It is Pulpo.
It is Pulpo.
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 Oh, what? Is there an L?
El
Yes.
Pulpo.
Oh, I thought it was
P-U-L-P-O.
What is
Pulpo.
Pulpo?
Not
know what Pulpo
octopus in
is.
Spanish.
El Pulpo.
Is it octopus?
El Pulpo, the octopus. Yes, you know why they call it that?
No.
I have no idea.
I'll tell you.
Got tired of even.
Please,
The
please.
tendrils of the smoke are supposed to encompass your palate.
So it's supposed to get the whole wrap around.
It does.
It
does.
is a tongue heavy smoke,
Yeah, I like it.
which I appreciate.
Which is, I've already said that twice on this podcast, on this review, haven't I?
I don't know about the review.
Yeah, I mean,
On the podcast, you
did
said
say
it.
you did say you liked it earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Do you like it?
He was fighting us at the beginning.
I knew. That's why I
He
asked
pulled a
him.
James.
Yeah, I was like, hey,
What
do
do
you
you mean
like
I
it?
pulled the James?
You know what you did.
I have no
You
idea.
know what you did.
He don't remember. Do you know how long ago that was?
I think this is a very middle of the road
It's-
Maduro.
Oh, that's right.
This might be the best
But
cigar in the
again-
humidor.
But again, I do.
It's grown on you.
You self-corrected.
Well, yeah, but it's still a middle of the road Maduro. It's not,
I mean,
it's not like it's not a middle of the
it
road
is.
Maduro.
It is a. You have to get past the first inch.
I
Yes.
think it is much richer than a middle of the road Maduro. I just don't think it has the flavors that you think of as being
full,
rich.
When a full body.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's incredibly rich.
Yep. That comes from the extra age on the wrapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a well-aged, heavy wrapper,
Yeah.
and they went longer than the traditional time frame they usually go for this type of wrapper. They added like a lot of extra time.
Okay.
I think that's why the Viva La Vida came out more than it should have. I think they went Viva La Vida a double release for it to give this wrapper time to age.
Okay. I mean, that would make sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where this happened.
I mean, this has got all the right notes for me. Like I said, it's a Maduro where you might actually taste food afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, heavy chocolate, heavy coffee, little citrus. I get
Okay. I'm going to get some leather.
leather for sure.
I definitely get some leather in there.
Yep.
I think the age is coming across as a little bit of wood. Like
Yeah,
structure.
Yeah. Kind of like a not a bright wood though. Like a
Like
dark,
a well-seasoned wood.
dark wood, oaky maybe.
Yeah.
Or like a really, really old cedar humidor.
Oh yeah.
Eh.
Like this came from one of the families that's been there since like 1705.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Like it's starting to fade a little bit. It's mellow. It's not as bright as it was, but all the notes are still there.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, I really like it.
This is good. I still haven't heard back from Christian yet on whether or not they sell it or not, but I am going to find a box of these. I will
Yep.
track them down.
Nice.
I can ask them where they got them from.
Well, I mean, if it's replacing, we've already brought that up, right?
So it's the replacement for the Viva La Vida because they discontinued the Viva La Vida.
Right.
But it's not technically an AJ Fernandez cigar. It's the Mick brothers from New York. They made the cigar
And
in
he's a distributor for 'em?
collaboration with AJ.
And he liked it.
I'm pretty
guessing.
sure this is one of the cigars where they said we need someone who can roll, and they made a phone call to the person they knew would pick up the phone and be like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll be there in 2 days."
Yeah.
It's like you need to do this and this and this and roll it with this and put my name on it,
Done.
and I'll take my money.
is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure if you just call AJ
And-
Fernandez, he shows up.
And give the octopus a top hat.
And yes,
And,
give
mono-
a
and as
very
Kevin
very
insists,
steampunky
a monocle.
monocle
I
top
feel
hat.
like it needs a monocle with the top hat. Just because it has a top hat, it needs a monocle.
Well, that's
it-
the
it is
peanut.
wearing-
That's
it
the
is-
peanut guy.
the
it
peanut
is-
guy.
It's wearing
Is-
goggles. So
Is it wearing goggles?
Yes, it is wearing goggles.
I thought that was just his eyes.
Who's on
Oh,
the,
because it's steampunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's goggles.
Oh, it does have a monocle. It's not goggles. That's a monocle on his right eye. His eyes are bulging because it's an octopus, so they kind
are
of stick
you
out.
guys talking about what's on the wrapper?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
on the band.
On the band?
Yeah, the wrapper doesn't
got-
have
yeah.
anything on it from the looks of
We've
it.
gotten a bit distracted.
I have to.
Yes, we have. Anyways,
and not that I'm not that.
How was the
That's easy.
retro hail, Kev?
fuck you.
Did that fur ball come out?
I mean, we haven't seen one, so I feel like
Oh, there was. Every time.
That's the second one.
Every damn time.
Oh,
Yeah, but see, we didn't get the first one on film, so it's nice that you did it again.
it's okay. We didn't get
Second
this.
take.
A part of it wasn't on the film.
It's perfect.
Oh, spicy though.
So you just-
Oh, really? You can
In the
pepper
nose,
now.
yeah.
Okay.
Full on pepper nose.
In
or
the
it's
nose.
just my hair's burning.
Yeah, in the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
I get a little bit on the palate.
Uh-huh.
It's more on the bottom when you lift your tongue. So I get that, but
Okay.
it's a good cigar. I feel like it's encompassing, almost like it feels like there's a. I'm gonna say it. You're looking like a nice clean leather, not like that chair. But like a smooth leather.
Fresh leather?
Yeah, like a smooth leather that's just been finished.
Okay.
And it's still a bright brown.
Yeah, it hasn't been used, hasn't been touched really. It's just it feels like that.
Right. I get you.
Lane.
Do you guys don't get the citrus though?
I
am
think
I
everything
the
else
only
is
one that
pushing
gets
it.
little citrusy notes? Kind of like on the side of the palate.
Maybe a little bit of,
I mean,
know.
maybe it's not citrus, but to me it seems like citrus.
I think you have to hold it in a little bit longer and let it sit there
May,
in order
like,
to really notice.
I'm with you, Casey.
I would buy into maybe just a little bit of chocolate covered orange.
Oh, like
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that.
Yeah, because the chocolate is very prevalent.
Yeah.
this
So is the
first
coffee
cigar.
bean. Like it's chocolate and coffee bean all around.
And you can taste the difference between them. Instead of us
Yeah,
getting confused between them.
They're distinctive.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're distinctive. Like I think it's coffee first, and then it's chocolate finish.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's right too.
Yeah, and it just rolls. The smoke just rolls right off, and it sits there, but it's not.
I mean, it's really the
Obtrusive.
whole palate too.
My tongue feels like it's floating.
All right,
it's not just a
scores.
clever name.
Scores.
Well, I started off with, gave it a 20 on the draw. It was just right. It wasn't tight and it wasn't too loose. It was like, okay, I can make that happen. Flavor, I give it a 36 because initially, I know the flavors are there, but initially I wasn't aware of the flavors or getting the flavors in the very first part of the cigar. The burn I gave a 5 because it goes funky and then it corrects itself and then it goes funky again and it corrects itself.
See, I'm okay with it correcting itself. It's when it doesn't correct where I start knocking it.
Well, I knock it, obviously, I knock it as it goes through the cigar.
Right.
You know, because I'm looking at it going, oh man, what's with this burn? Do I want to pull out the lighter and correct it? Or does it hopefully just correct on itself? And both times it did that, but that's why I'm hitting it at a 5.
Okay.
Impression, again, the beginning of this cigar, I was not impressed. I mean, I wasn't. I gave it a middle of the road rating, so to speak, and that affected the rest of the cigar.
Okay.
Although the rest of the cigar definitely has some flavor and stuff, my first impression was
All right.
It wasn't like you guys, I'll smoke it again, although you guys did cheat.
So I didn't cheat.
Yeah, I
No, no,
definitely
no.
smoke it again.
No, no.
I already have.
So like
Already on my second one.
so like a 13.
So, what's that?
So like a 13 is what you gave it?
Yeah,
No,
what's
no,
your
no.
impression?
My impression's 22.
Well,
22, that's not bad at
That's
all.
not too harsh.
No, I looked at the cigar for exactly what it is rather than hitting it. I mean, my impression is my impression.
No,
So that's why I gave it a 22, and that's why I think it's not the 22 for me. I think is low on the impression.
Okay.
Hey, I like fair numbers. I don't want them to be, falsified.
Right.
Lane?
You want the total first?
Yes, please.
85.
I'm sorry.
85.
Oh, what was your total?
My total was 83.
Okay. 85.
85.
Solid.
For me, legitimate score.
For you, that's high praise.
Draw 18. Draw's really good.
Okay.
I don't know what a perfect draw is. I haven't awarded a 20 yet. This is getting pretty close.
Yeah.
Flavor 34. I think the flavor's really good. I think that's exactly what I want in a Maduro.
Yes.
Burn, so I could have punished it a little bit more on burn. I gave it a 7, but to me it feels like the burn you get on every box press not named Padron.
Fair.
It is a box press, so it will suffer some of those tropes.
Yeah.
You just have to accept the box press trope.
Impression 26.
Oh, that's high praise for you.
I gave it an extra point for the top hat.
It is.
Wow.
I'll go next.
All right, Kev, what do you got?
90.
90.
That's the highest I've given anything.
Whoa.
I
shit.
enjoy this.
Yeah.
So, draw, I give it an 18. A lot of smoke. Not a perfect 20 because, well, I haven't come across that yet still. This might be the closest thing, though, like you said.
Right.
I gave it a 38 for the flavor because I enjoy all the flavors that are there.
Okay.
And it does get the peppery towards the middle after that first third. So in the second third, it starts developing.
I mean, I think sometimes I punish the leather note, but this has enough structure around it and enough other flavors that it's a nice addition to the complexity.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not compensating, it's adding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the pepper comes through due to the citrus.
Okay. So for the burn, I gave it an 8 because I haven't had any real issues,
Okay.
even with the way I smoke usually.
Yeah.
And
So-
you did a relight too.
I did do a relight, so it held up through there. I gave it a 26 for impression. So I enjoyed the cigar. Overall, I will go back to it. It has the monocle, which I didn't think it did. You said it was goggles. Closer look. It's a monocle because you can see the little strap coming down from the side of it.
All right.
I like it. It's funny.
Perfect.
I enjoy it.
Perfect.
I will tell you, 10 count box.
Oh.
No.
Oh, well,
Price?
see, if I had known that, that would have.
I think I paid $16.40 for the Toros.
For 10 count box?
That's not bad.
Not,
I think the-
not terrible.
I think the Robustos were $15.60.
That's not terrible.
Yeah.
You know, especially
Kev-
if you look at the Andalusian bull that for that 10 count box.
$9 million.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Kevin, will this replace the Man of War?
As in, the Man of War I take is an everyday smoke, but
Okay.
it does, for something to enjoy, like a nice.
Satisfies your
Yeah,
AJ Maduro need.
It
I
does.
imagine that price, it's going to make it into the mix more often
It will.
than higher price stuff.
That is true.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be one of those ones where I will go look for it if it's there, for sure.
Okay.
Casey,
And
total?
if it's there, you'll
Total?
grab it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's there, I'm grabbing it.
98.
98. Ooh,
Oh, shit.
yeah, beat me. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
This is going on my list because I can. I gave mine a 19 for the draw. I had no problems. 40 for flavor.
Just right there.
It's
exactly what you want from a
Right, what I
Maduro.
need for because I've had some crappy Maduros.
Oh, there's some out there.
And it's not too heavy. It's not overbearing. I'm not getting like the spins or anything. I wish I had a steak before this. That's really my only complaint.
This
Yes,
would be
that would be
perfect after a
after-
big dinner.
yeah.
Yeah. 9 for the burn. I've had 0 issues. But it was kind of a little wavy because it's a square press.
Yeah.
And then 30 for impression.
I mean, that's a legitimate. It's going to be on the leader. It's going to be third or fourth, I think.
Okay, so
gonna be that
It might be
high?
higher
it's
than
a
that.
straight 84.
Really?
So that drops down the tux.
Oh, the
Tuxedo.
Tatsuahe's gone.
Oh.
Yep. So it'll go right there. So it'll be number 6.
Oh, number 6.
7. Number 7, actually.
Okay.
Good.
It's
Good.
a straight 84, number
What's
7.
What's above it?
New leaderboard cigar.
LFD Lajero.
Man, that's tough.
That's
one to
true.
beat.
So
It's
I'm
in good
happy
company.
I'm happy about the Tatuaje dropping off.
You
You-
vindictive
You
son of a bitch.
French judge. Yeah.
Somebody,
I mean, it was just
hey,
barely hanging on.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Well, where was your scores on that? Hold on, let me see it.
Who, me?
Tatuaje. You gave it a 70.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
wasn't.
yeah.
Oh
he
yeah,
was-
I was
yes.
not impressed.
Yeah, he was like, "Why are we smoking this?
Because we have
Who
to.
gave this to me?"
the guys who
think-
actually liked it.
Curses.
For me, the difference between this and the Lajero is just the Lajero is just a little bit brighter.
Yeah.
It's not so like 1970s detective film.
Okay.
What the LFD?
Ooh, this is the gumshoe.
Yeah.
of the cigar.
It feels a
world.
little bit noir, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're talking about this cigar.
Yeah.
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 So this is a Nicaraguan filler, Nicaraguan binder, and a straight up Mexican wrapper.
Really?
So the extra age on the Mexican wrapper is what you're getting those flavors from. And I think the age, I would not be surprised if in the future we don't see more age off Mexican wrappers.
So here's the question.
I mean, if this is what it produces,
Yeah.
I'm in.
So
Right.
here's a question in regards to the wrapper.
Mm-hmm.
Did they more than double the first, what do you call it? Aging?
No, they didn't double it. They just added to it.
Okay.
So like, let's say you want to age a Mexican wrapper for 6 months or a year.
Right.
You're going to add another maybe 3 or 4 months
months.
and then go, okay, let's try it now.
I don't know if
okay.
it's the citrus note you're talking about, Casey, but you know what I get as it smokes down? A little bit of hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. So is that a combination?
interesting.
Isn't hazelnut somewhat of a chocolate?
No.
No.
They
It's
put it in
often
chocolate.
mixed with chocolate.
Yeah. It's just a plain old nut, mind you. By itself, it doesn't taste all that great.
I like hazelnut.
I don't. I absolutely hate.
To me,
hazelnut.
it's better than the almond. If I had a choice of almond or hazelnut, although the hazelnut in small batches, it's like I could keep eating almonds and almonds, but the hazelnut I can eat it, enjoy it, and then after about what 10
a handful.
a handful of hazelnut, I'm done.
It's not like the hazelnut you get in Nutella.
No.
It's like the hazelnut you get in like Frangelico.
Ah.
I
Okay.
li-
A more
I
robust
liked-
hazelnut.
I liked Frangelico.
Never had it.
When I drank it, it was yes. It was the end of my drinking day. End of my drinking night is when I liked the Frangelico.
Never had
Okay.
it. I don't think I will have it.
It's is it an aperitif?
It's liqueur.
A liqueur.
Liqueur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you ever have it or not.
I'll just drink whiskey. I'll just drink bourbon and stick with it. Casey,
Yeah.
taking us out.
Well, if you've made it this far into the video, like, comment, and subscribe. If you see this on the shelf, we highly recommend you pick it up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.